Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another very easy keto breakfast recipe for you. Today I am going to show you how to make McGriddle style keto breakfast muffins. These are super quick, super easy, perfect for a busy morning, and they can be made ahead of time and be stored in your refrigerator or freezer so you can just pop it out and have a really quick, yummy breakfast. Or you can eat it anytime, don't have to just wait till breakfast. And if you want a printable version of this recipe, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciousLowCarbKitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos, at least every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So while we do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Lightly grease 12 silicone muffin cups, then set it aside for a minute. Cook, season, and drain 1 pound of ground sausage. It can be any type of sausage you want. Then set it aside to let it cool for a little bit. In a large mixing bowl, combine 56 grams or around a half cup of coconut flour, 10 grams or around 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 13 grams or around 1 tablespoon of the granulated sweetener of your choice. I'm using Lakanto's classic granulated monk fruit sweetener. You can use whatever granulated sweetener you want. Sift the dry ingredients all together until they're fully combined and there are no lumps in the dry ingredients. Add 4 large room temperature eggs, 30 grams or around 2 tablespoons of the oil of your choice. My favorite keto oil is melted coconut oil, but you can use any oil you want. If you do use melted coconut oil, make sure it's cooled before you add it. Add 120 grams or around a half cup of room temperature plain yogurt or sour cream, 121 milliliters or around a half cup of the keto milk of your choice. My favorite keto milk is always coconut milk. Again, you can do whatever keto milk you want. Add 1½ teaspoons of maple or vanilla extract. Whisk the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients until everything is fully combined and a smooth batter forms. Gradually fold in the cooked and cooled sausage. Scoop the mixture about 1/4 cup at a time into your prepared muffin molds. Silicone muffin molds work the best for this because once they're done baking, it's really easy just to pop the muffins right out. You can do this with a metal muffin tin, but I would suggest that you line it with smooth silicone liners or parchment paper. I also would not advise using the ridged paper muffin cups, because with coconut flour muffins, the ridges on the paper cups have a tendency to stick into the batter and the batter get cooked around it. And then when you try to take them off, it crumbles. When you're spooning the mixture out, make sure you try to keep the top nice and even. It's not going to be completely flat because you've got sausage in there, but you want to keep the batter even. Place the muffins into your preheated oven. Bake at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes or until the muffins are golden and a tester comes out clean. Once the muffins are done baking, remove them from the oven, then let them cool in the molds while you make your egg patties. For the egg patties, reduce the heat on your oven to 350 degrees. Lightly grease up to 12 silicone muffin top molds. Again, it is best to use silicone ones because it just makes it easier to take it out. You can use a metal muffin top pan if that's all you have. Crack 1 egg into a small bowl, then use a fork and whisk the egg until the yolk and the white are fully combined. Pour the beaten egg into one of the prepared muffin top molds. Then repeat the individual whisking process until you have your desired amount of eggs. I'm going to be leaving 6 of my muffins plain and 6 of them with eggs on top, so I am only doing 6 eggs. Place the eggs in your preheated oven. Bake at 350 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes or until the eggs are fully set. There should not be any wetness when you touch the tops of the egg patties. They should be nice and firm. Once the eggs are done baking, remove them from your oven and allow them to sit in the molds for about 3 to 5 minutes just to avoid burning your fingers. After around 3 to 5 minutes and the egg patties have cooled enough that you can handle them, keep your oven preheated to 350 degrees. Remove your cooled muffins from the muffin molds. Now you can leave your muffins just plain, just as they are. You don't have to put any topping on them. But since I am making these McGriddle style breakfast muffins, I'm going to top them with cheese and eggs because that's what a McGriddle has in it. So if you are planning to top them with toppings like I am, then place the muffins onto a lined baking sheet. Spread about a half teaspoon of keto maple syrup on top of each one of the muffins. I'm using Lakanto's keto maple syrup. You can use any maple syrup you want, or you can even make my recipe for the maple syrup. Sprinkle about 1 tablespoon of the shredded cheese of your choice over the maple syrup on the muffins. I'm using shredded Colby cheese. You can use whatever shredded cheese you want. Top the cheese that's on the top of the muffins with 1 egg patty. Then sprinkle just a little bit more cheese over the egg. Just do a little light layer. Place the muffins back into your preheated oven and bake at 350 degrees for about 3 to 5 minutes or just until the cheese is completely melted. Once the cheese is melted, remove the muffins from the oven and serve them immediately. All right, here we are with my lovely little muffin here, and it is hot. I made these yesterday so I would see how well they would store, and they stored well. So I reheated it in the microwave just for about 30 seconds, and it's hot. But it smells really good. It's got that salty sausage smell, try to say that fast, with a little hint of sweetness from the maple and the sweetener that's in the batter. Smells yummy. Now I am just trying one of the plain ones because I already know egg and cheese taste good on just about anything. And I want to get a good taste of what the taste and the texture of the actual muffin is. So without further ado, let's check and see. Hot? That's good. It's got that salty with a little hint of sweet. Very tasty. Nice and soft, nice and moist, nice and sturdy, stays together well, doesn't crumble like some coconut flour muffins are more dense and crumbly. This is very nice and moist, has a good texture, good flavor. So yes, a definite thumbs up. Yes, yes. You can eat these muffins immediately. If you do have any leftovers, allow them to cool completely. Store them in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 3 days, or wrap them individually in plastic wrap and store them in an airtight freezer-safe container for about 1 month. If you do choose to store these muffins, then don't top them with the cheese and the egg until you're actually ready to serve them because you don't want to reheat eggs. Reheated eggs taste gross. So the plain muffins themselves can be reheated, no problems, but you just don't want to add the egg and cheese until you're actually ready to serve the muffins. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.